Hello, I'm Lucy. Welcome to my channel where I upload whatever I want, whenever I want. And today I'm doing a sketchbook of my second finished sketchbook. As you could already read in the title, as well as down here, this thing really took me 3 years to complete. All the way back in the year 2019, I did a sketchbook tour of my first finished sketchbook, which is not up on my YouTube channel anymore because it was let's just say it was pretty bad, and I thought it would be fun to do a sketchbook tour of my second one as well. And then we can figure out together why it took me so long, even though the sketchbook really isn't that thick and has that many pages. Alright, as you can see, I drew the trash bag Pokemon on the front because I thought it really represents well the level of artistic skill in the sketchbook. You might have noticed those actually match, and I drew those covers on the same day. Before that, both sketchbooks were just black and blank, and I thought it would be fun to separate them a little bit better. And then because I only have green Posca pens at the moment, I decided to draw 2 green Pokemon. This sketchbook is a pretty cheap one I found on Amazon. I don't know the name, but if I do find it again, I'm gonna put it on screen. It's a mixed media paper. It holds Posca pens really well as watercolor. It's okay with alcohol markers. It does bleed through, but not too bad. It has a spiral back, which has advantages and disadvantages I will talk about later. So let's just open it up and look at the first page. Those drawings are ones I drew on a different paper and then just glued in with Scotch tape or clear tape, which if you use ballpoint pen like I did with these, I wouldn't recommend, because as you can see, the glue of the clear tape reacted with the ink of the ballpoint pen and made it all smudgy and disgusting. So if you want to glue something in, I wouldn't recommend clear tape. I would look into some other type of glue. So yeah, those are some Pokemon and some OCs without a name or purpose. I really like this one still. Even though it's like really old from 2020, I think this holds up pretty good. On the next page, we have Natsune Mika. She's like a bootleg Hatsune Miku version that I created when I was bored in school. As you can see, those are from September 2020, and those are older than these ones. I just wanted to have a spread of her, so I decided to glue them in later. And it's one of the first disadvantages of having a spiral notebook is that you can't have like one big drawing spread out on 2 pages because this thing is in the way. Of course, it's nice that it lays completely flat on the desk, but there are some pages where I really wish I had the option to like draw it on like 2 pages over the middle part. If I ever get another sketchbook, which I kind of want to, but I don't know when I will get another sketchbook, because this one took me 3 years. Maybe the next one is gonna take me 5, who knows. I think I will try to get one that doesn't have a spiral back. The next page, we have my bootleg Hatsune Miku OC again, and Gastrodon, one of my favorite Pokemon. I think it's just really cute. Then we got this sketch. I did this around Christmas time, and this one is referenced from something I saw on Pinterest, so I can't take credits for the pose at all. As you can see, especially on this page, the glue really doesn't like ballpoint pens. If you hear any noise, it's my cat, who, I don't know, I think she likes the spotlight. Do you like the spotlight, Togo? She does. Let's continue. Then we have this OC again from the very first page. I thought I could make her like a reoccurring character, but this is the last time you're gonna see her. Spoiler! Yeah! Then on this side, we have Kagamina Rin, one of my favorite Vocaloids, and I think I started drawing Miku, but I never finished it because I already didn't like the way the sketch looked. And this one was done with alcohol markers, and as you can see, It only bled through a little bit. On the side we have my OC again. I'm not sure what this outfit is. A short-sleeved leather jacket on top of a turtleneck sweater. I don't think that's very fashionable, but whatever. Here we have a sketch I still really like. It's like an homage to one of my digital drawings I did in 2019. If you wanna see that drawing, it's still up on my Instagram. There are quite a few drawings later on that I turned into digital drawings. Yeah, this is an homage, like a remake, I guess, because I wanted to redraw the digital drawing I did in 2019. And this was like a sketch preparing for that, but I never ended up actually drawing it. On the side we got a few more Pokemon. It's one of my favorite things to draw because I think it's also fairly easy. And here we have a sketch. I used some washi tape in the background and it looks kind of cute. Also, I totally did not misspell cheerleader, that's a lie. Got a cute little sketch of Eri-chan from Hero Academia. On this side, we have my OC Anya, which is the OC I should draw more often because I like her a lot. I used washi tape for like the border. It's also sparkly, I'm not sure how well it picks up on camera. This one was also done with alcohol markers, and as you can see, it did bleed through quite a bit. The more you layer the alcohol markers, the more they're gonna bleed through, obviously, but I think it's not too bad. Then we have Anya again, and this is the start of 2021. I really like how this side looks, this page looks. I think like with the thick black borders, and then those are highlighters I used. I think that's a nice contrast, and I really like how this looks. Also, this drawing is inspired by the song Blueberry Girl, which is my favorite Vocaloid song of all time. On this page, I made some humanized Animal Crossing designs. Goldie reminds me of caramel pudding, that's why I drew a caramel pudding there. And then we have Wolfgang. And I also made one for Anka as well. I think it would be a really cool video idea to like do more. And maybe make a really big finished digital drawing of some humanized Animal Crossing characters. This page was the one that got actually quite a lot of attention on Twitter. And if I say a lot of attention, I mean like 100 likes, which doesn't sound a lot, but it was a lot for me back then. It's a little fan art for Omori, one of my favorite games. On this page, we have another OC design. This one is from March 21, by the way. I really like this one. I never drew it again, unfortunately. I really should. Maybe I should make a video where I like do more OC design, because that's one of the things I really enjoyed back in the days when I first started drawing. She's like a magical girl, and this is like the magical girl mascot. I really liked the hairstyle back then. Toko doesn't like it very much though. What are you doing? Yeah, Toko doesn't like the sketch, but I quite like it. I really like how I did the hair back then. I think it turned out actually pretty good. And she has like a really nice design. I really should draw her again. On this page we have some more Pokemon. I used a random Pokemon generator and drew some. Plus I also did some Pokemon I just really like Wooper and Porygon Z and Reuniclus. I really like this page. I really like how it looks. Then I did some manga panel redraws or anime screenshot redraws, as well as my OC. I still really like how those came out. Then we have more of Tomioka from Demon Slayer. I'm really impressed with myself. I did these without a pencil sketch underneath, and I just went straight in with a ballpoint pen, and I think for that they don't look too bad. Too bad sketches like these are really rare in the sketchbook. On this page we got Korone-san. Oh, she is so cute, and I really like the little neon highlighters I used for little things underneath. This is from June 21, by the way. So we're going really fast in timeline right now. got more manga pen and redraws. I actually turned this into a digital drawing as well. But for some reason I prefer the sketchbook page a lot more. I kind of like the vibe in this one more. The digital drawing, the coloring didn't turn out really well. If you want to compare it, it's still up on my Instagram actually. On this page we got some sketches of my first PNG tuber slash live 2D model design that I used back when I started streaming in 2022, I think. She looked quite a lot different. She had like only one ponytail to the side and she wore like a college jacket inspired outfit. And she had like those yellow and blue like streaks in her hair. The design is not bad, but I'm a lot happier with the current design I use for my persona. We got more manga panel or anime redraws. I really like those two, and I've been thinking about cutting them out and putting them on my wall because I think they turned out so good, but then the sketchbook would have even less good stuff in it. For this I also used some washi tape in the background and I really like how that looks. I should have done that more. Oh, on this page we got like my fake mon design, which is Calcudoom. It's a calculator that is set on fire, and the name comes from calculator and doom. I know, I'm really creative. It's a fire electric type, but if you give it like a fairy disc as a held item, it turns into a fire fairy type and becomes a Game Boy instead, and the fire also turns blue. Maybe I should like make an actual fake mon out of this someday. I think that would also be a cool video idea. And on this page we actually got some anatomy practices. That's usually what a sketchbook is for, but this is the only page in the sketchbook that has actual anatomy practice in it. We got some more Pokemon, this really cursed Eevee, and some Torchic. On this page I did the Sana sketch, and it's actually made with watercolor. As you can see, the page actually holds up pretty well. It's not warped or anything. Well, kind of slightly warped. And my previous persona design again. On this page we got this Lloyd drawing. I didn't like the way it turned out, probably because I didn't do a pencil sketch underneath first, and that's why the eyes look kinda sloppy and wonky and not so good. But I decided to redraw this, and I think I redeemed myself. There it is. It looks a lot better. Still haven't done a pencil sketch underneath, but it just looks a lot better. I still messed up the eyes, so I decided to glue some some sticky tape, and then like redraw the face, and I actually really like the way it looks, like the different colors and things. Maybe I should have done that more often, even though I like didn't mess up, just to make it look really cool. And this drawing was done in June 2022, yeah, so yeah, we already are in the new year. As you can see, I'm not very active and I don't draw a lot of traditional stuff, so no wonder this thing took me 3 years, right? Just another random character. February 2023, as you can see, we skipped actually quite a bit from June 2020 to February 23. Yeah, I'm more of a digital artist, so Then we got the return of Natsune Mika. She is the OC from the very first pages. This one. She got quite a glow up. I mean, the anatomy still isn't that best, but I think this one looks a lot better. This is also the last time you're gonna see her in the sketchbook. On this page we have a sketch I'm actually pretty happy with. We got Iron Mouse. For this one I did a pencil sketch first and then outlined it with a ballpoint pen. And I used a sparkly pink pen for some additional details. Unfortunately, you can't see the sparkliness. I've got some Furbies. Then we got this Hatsune Miku one, and we got this Takanashi Kiyada sketch I really like. I did it first with a pencil and then outlined it with some black pens, and I used highlighters for the hair and feather. Unfortunately, it got smudged by the drawing that's on the other side. But I did turn this into a digital drawing. I fixed the anatomy a little, changed the dress design a little, and I've liked a lot how it turns out. It's also on my social media, Instagram and Twitter, if you wanna see the fixed version of this sketch. On the next side we have Ina. I had the idea to draw all the Hololive girls in the sketchbook, but I stopped after Ina. And we got another Iron Mouse sketch. I really like Iron Mouse. I draw her quite often. I really like how this one turned out. I also made this into a digital drawing as well. Then we got this spread that I really like. It's my two OCs, Lilin and Reiji. We have seen her before. Maybe I can find a page. Give me a second. This is her back then in December 2022. And this is her now in March 2023. When we got Reiji, which is kind of her partner in the story. Maybe one day I will actually make a manga out of it. But I'm quite lazy and I don't know how to make a manga. So that idea might never become a reality, unfortunately. I decided to keep those pages black and white on purpose because I definitely do not have the right colors to color them. I did turn this one into a digital drawing though. I don't like it. I mean, the digital drawing isn't bad, but I like the sketch a lot better. And this one I also planned on doing a digital drawing version of, but so far I haven't done it yet. Then we got Lilin again, but this time with her long hairstyle. The hand is not really good, don't look at it. And we have her again. This one is also referenced from a sketch I saw on Instagram, so I can't really take credit for the pose. Then we have another sketch of Iron Mouse in her Wonderland Reject outfit. This sketch is actually older than those pages. But I had it laying around and I just glued it in where I had space left. This one also turned into a digital drawing that's also up on my Instagram if you wanna take a look. This page was completely done with Posca pens, and as you can see on the next side, it didn't bleed through at all. So this paper is really good for Posca pens. It's just some random Pokemon that I got from the random Pokemon generator. On this page we got a pencil sketch of Marin Kitagawa from My Dress Up Darling cosplaying as Liz. This one also turned into a digital drawing after that. I decided to leave this one a pencil sketch because I was too lazy to outline it. On this side we got the main character of my third favorite game of all time. The game is called Princess Debut, The Royal Ball. It's an Otoma game and you're playing as the female character and you have multiple male characters to choose from, and every male character has two endings, and I'm planning on streaming this someday, this game. I really like it. Now we got this sketchbook spread of Panty and Stocking. I'm really excited for the second season. I hope it releases soon. I didn't have the right colors for Stocking. I used highlighters and I mixed the purple with the blue one to make it slightly darker. Of course it's not perfect, but it's good enough for what I used. Considering I only used highlighters for both pages, I think the colors turned out fine. I guess it's more of a pastel version of Stocking. On this page we got some more glued in sketches. This one is from July and this one is from April, June, something around that time. There's even a speed paint version of the digital version up on this channel if you're interested in checking that out. And here we got a sketch of the fire type Miku from Project Voltage, the Pokemon and Hatsune Miku collab. I wanted to color it in completely, but I didn't have the right color, so I stopped after the hair. The hair color already is not correct. So I didn't want to further ruin it with wrong colors. And now we reach the very last page of the sketchbook. And it's just some glued in Kodak sketches. Those I made for other project I wanted to upload to the channel. But I'm a little chicken and I got cold feet, and in the end I didn't make the project a reality, unfortunately, because it would have involved me drawing on fabric and sewing clothes, and I just decided to not do it. And that's the end of the sketchbook. And I can't close it that way because of the spiral thing. No. That was my sketchbook tour of my second finished sketchbook. I hope you liked the video. Whether you cringed with me at my really bad, not so great sketches, or maybe you got some inspiration for your own sketchbook. I cut out quite a few pages of the sketchbook just because those sketches are not so great, to put it nicely. I know a sketchbook is made to put your ugly sketches in there, so you can put your good sketches somewhere else, but trust me, I did you a favor not showing you those pages. In conclusion, this sketchbook took me 3 years, mainly because I am not a traditional artist, I'm a digital artist at heart, and I don't really enjoy making, traditional sketches, drawing, whatever. Will I get another sketchbook though? Probably yes. After making those sketchbook tours, it's a lot of fun, Even though I don't enjoy the sketching process, I enjoy the filming one. I think that's quite fun. Also, I am kinda toying with the idea of making another sketchbook tour of the first one. I know I already made a video in 2019, but that video even back then was really bad. And I think it might be fun looking at all those really old, not so great sketches. Or maybe we will find some hidden gems inside this one. It's just an idea though, I don't know if I actually will film this. I guess if enough people request it, I can do it. Anyways, that was my sketchbook tour. I hope you enjoyed. Maybe I will see you in my next video, maybe not, it's your decision. Anyways, I hope you have a nice rest of your day or evening. Goodbye.